Shalom. First off, I'll start by saying all praise goes to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushua, Bashim Hakwadash, double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth and rule well through the Spirit. And shalom to the Akim out there pushing this word in all sincerity and honesty throughout the four corners of the world. I'm Brother Corey Allah, and to the Spirit, I'm getting to a real quick lesson. Before I bring on the scriptures, I'm just going to read this article on Zoe Unrighteousness. An 18-year-old Atlanta, Georgia woman, an Edomite, was arrested and charged on Monday, May 14th, for the death of a mother, child, and family friend in a car accident that occurred last year while she was allegedly using her phone behind the wheel. I'm gonna jump down. It says, according to the reports, Reardon was believed to have been distracted by her phone while she was driving on the night of the accident, which led to the death of a 28-year-old, and her 3-month-old daughter, and a older woman, 61 years old. Right? So death of 3 people. Okay, because she was allegedly using her phone. Allegedly, she was on her phone. It says, I'll jump down some more. It says, while Reardon was taken into custody at the time of the accident, she was later released. She was not charged at the time. And it says charges have now been laid after her arrest on Monday. She has been released on a $10,715 bond and is waiting her next court date. She's been charged with 3 counts of second-degree vehicular homicide. All right, distracted driving, 2 counts of vehicular homicide, failure to yield, and use of electronic communication under the age of 18. If found guilty, Reardon would serve up to 3 years in jail and $3,000 fine for the misdemeanor. Basically, the trial is over. Okay, apparently she didn't go on trial. She pled guilty, and instead of even getting 3 years, instead of even getting 3 years in jail, she got 3 years probation. Okay, now that's what I'm talking about when I say the so-called white man's the devil. Okay, because he does not know how to judge, man. He judged in wickedness. Yeah, this is an Edomite. But guess what? In the nation, in the kingdom, we're gonna be judging Edomites, man. We are even going to be judging the wicked. All right, the nation of Israel. Okay. Now the so-called white man is in the rulership, and this Edomite did a crime worthy of death, man. Okay. She murdered three different people. All right, a young woman, a child, okay, and an elderly woman. All right. Once you get behind the wheel of a car, you have to be accidents happen. Once you get behind the wheel of a car, you are responsible for the lives that among you, man. All right, people pedestrians crossing the street, people in the car. All right, it's not really a joke. Here it is. She was on her phone, okay, and because of that, because of her negligence, she murdered 3 people. Now accidents happen according to the scriptures. All right, according to the laws, if there's an accident and someone kills someone, then they're supposed to be sent away to a city to live, but they can't leave that city. Or if they leave that city, and a family member of the person they killed comes and kills them, that's righteous. That's righteous. That's justice. But if you stay in that city, that family member cannot come, is not allowed to take your life. You know. Now this woman, this little girl. No, I'm sorry, Shalak. This 18. When she did the crime, she was 7. When she did the crime, she was 17. Now she's 18. Not only did she get a slap on the wrist, If she was to get 3 years in jail, it'll still be a slap on the wrist. But not only did she get 3 years probation, okay, after a year she's allowed to get her license back, and she's also allowed to go back to school, continue going to college. In other words, living her life like nothing happened. Now, how could she be sorry if there was no consequences? She didn't even get any jail time. Now, if this was a Jake or Israelite, she would be locked up. I mean, yeah, she'd be locked up, man. Thrown under the jail, ridiculed. The story would be out, publicized, man. This story wasn't really out there like that, you know. But, you know, she's an Edomite, so, you know, there's that thing, there's such thing as, you know, what do you call it, man? You know, in other words, white people, or so-called white people, which they're really Edomites according to the Bible, you know, they get off, man. They get off. All right? A Jake would not be, you know, getting off so easily. All right? You get the book thrown at you. But here it is, this Edomite murders 3 people and gets to live her life like she did nothing. Okay? Zoe, what's this bitch name? Zoe Unrighteousness. Okay? This is an example of what goes on in this society, in this kingdom. Okay? That's why the scriptures say in Proverbs, when the wicked are in authority, people mourneth. All right, because you got judgment like this being passed. Okay, where's the judgment? You know, where's the judgment for wickedness? But through the Spirit, I have a precept right here. This is Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. Okay? So woe unto them that call evil good. What she did was an evil thing. Alright? Now you're supposed to have that judgment ready. You know? What's she gonna get? Is she gonna be put to death for murder? Okay? Is she gonna be sent away to you know, to live her life shouldn't be the same after something like this, man. In other words, it says it says, call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter, which that's going into the law, statute, commandments of the Bible. All right, which if you commit murder, all right, you're supposed to be murdered. I mean, slack. If you commit murder, because murder is killing someone unlawfully, you're supposed to be put to death for that, for the same thing in like manner, you know, and that's righteousness according to the Bible. Okay, but in this case, there was no justice served. Why? Because this is not a just land. This is not a just nation in rulership. Psalms 37 and 38 and 20 says, they also that render evil for good are my adversaries, because I follow the thing that good is. All right, and this is just for the proof that the Lord ain't dealing with the so-called white man. All right, the Lord ain't dealing with Edom. You know. All right, this for the proofs that this man has not a righteous bone in his body. Because how could you allow this incident to go on unpunished? You know. But you know, the so-called white man is a devil. All right, and it's being brought out more and more. But with that was a quick one. Now I'm gonna say all praise goes to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Pakwadash, double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone, and shalom to the Akim out there pushing this word in all sincerity and honesty. Shalom.